Well, hello everyone. Happy Father's Day. Yes, it's June 16, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to every father out there. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I will. I am already. My girls are taking me to dinner later on today. But now I'm heading actually to the shop because we are closed. We are officially closed on Sunday. Last Sunday, Ryan, that was his last day, and Ryan no longer works for us. He's been running Sundays for us for a very long time. Since he left, me and Adrian decided that we're gonna close down now on Sundays. Now, he was a tremendous help on Sundays too, because he would pack lots of orders that sold on Saturday night and throughout the Sunday, and would be a lot easier for us when the Monday morning would when we would show up on Monday morning, me and Adrian, we would have a lot less orders to pack. So, but we decided, like I said, to close on Sundays now, since Sundays were never very busy for us, and we were open only short hours on Sundays. We would open 10 a.m., close down at 4, and it was hit and miss. We usually never bought many things on Sunday. We did some sales, but not much buying, and especially when the football season would start, when Chicago Bears would start playing and all the games would be at noon, most of them, we would go very quiet in the store, very slow. So this summer we are deciding to close. But since that happened and nobody's packing throughout the Sunday, and yesterday for some reason we had a very busy afternoon and very busy Saturday night on eBay, I have right now, which is 3 p.m. Sunday, I have like 40 packages ready to pack, and the Sunday is still going strong today, and it's gonna be Sunday night. I know today's Father's Day, so might be not many sales coming in, but I want to get head start. Since Adrian is not there tomorrow either, I'm gonna have a hard time tomorrow. If I come to the shop, I'm gonna have 50-60 orders to pack. It's gonna be very hectic. So I'm going in right now for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, to pack a little bit. Maybe some cool stuff sold, so I can show you guys. Yesterday I did not make the video. It was so busy yesterday, I had absolutely no time to film at all. So and I got a few questions from you guys that you put in throughout the week, so I want to answer those. So today should be very cool, interesting video. And once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. All right, let's see what's sold today. Alright guys, first we got up JVC. Remember that JVC camcorder, professional 4K camcorder that I was waiting for a box? The guy said that he has a box for it. I'm like, I'm gonna give you extra $25 if you bring me the box and all the paperwork. So he did. Vicky listed it. All the extra paperwork, instructions, and everything is nicely stored in here. We listed for $7.99. The guy made me an offer last night of $700, and I took it. So got a double box set now and ship it away. I paid $325 for it. So this was a very good flip, super quick flip too. So level 99 is asking, can a buyer leave negative feedback if he is fishing for partial refund and you tell him to ship the item back to you? Well, guess what, guys? The buyer can leave a negative feedback anytime he wants. Doesn't matter if he's shipping the item back, or if he's fishing for partial refund, or he just doesn't feel like whatever. He can do whatever he wants. Now, you can argue later on and reach out to eBay and try to have feedback removed if you think that you did everything right. But yeah, the buyer can leave a neutral, negative, or positive, whatever they want. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't stop them for doing anything. Even if they ship you the item back and you give them a full refund, if they were not happy to the whole transaction, they can leave you negative feedback. And even that you accepted the return, you can call eBay. Sometimes they'll remove the feedback and sometimes they won't. It's just the way it is. Alrighty, another cool item sold, this LGB train card. Now this thing is, it's got little people inside sitting in that card. This is a card that it's North Pole Station, and for some reason this thing is like super loose inside and just bouncing around. So I gotta open this up and secure it so so it goes in one spot. I mean, gets there in one piece. This thing sold for 85 bucks. This was from that big lot of trains that we bought a couple months back. Yeah, 85 bucks with $25 shipping. So let me get right on this. Edris Young is asking, Pete, how do you handle payment for local pickup? 99% of the time, I make the people pay and buy through eBay and pay with the PayPal. The reason I do that because eBay really doesn't want you to sorry, I know this is gonna make noise, so hold on. Yeah, see, now this thing is nicely secured in there and it's not flapping around. Yeah, eBay doesn't want you to give out any personal information. So if somebody messages you, hey, I'm interested in your item, I want to come and pick it up, do not, and I stress this again, do not give out your phone number, your address till you have a transaction completed on eBay. Because if you do, they will suspend you for that. It's a big no-no giving out. They don't want any transactions outside of eBay. So I usually message people and I tell them, listen, go ahead, make a purchase, buy it through eBay, pay it via PayPal. It's okay. I can handle the couple extra fees that I need to pay through PayPal, but it's the best way. And then you can send them info with your address and whatever time you want to meet up and all that good stuff, and then you guys can exchange the product. That's how I do it 99% of the time. Alright, so I got the train cart nicely packed and filled up with all these what do you call them, peanuts. Lots of people don't like peanuts, and I know they could be pain in the butt, especially as a customer when you open it and you got all this stuff coming out. But listen guys, when you fill up like couple inches on each side and on top and on the bottom, there's nothing better. That really protects these fragile items. So I do it all the time, and I don't care what anybody says. Ray Medina is asking, if you are posting so late, how early do you get up in the morning? Yes, that's true. So it takes me, usually I don't start my editing till after dinner. You know, sometimes I get home earlier, around 4 or 5 o'clock, and then I can start editing earlier, but for the most part I don't start editing till about 7:30, 8 p.m. And when I do that, it takes me, depending on a video, I got a lot better now, but usually I can edit in about 2 hours. So if I start about 8, it's usually done about 10, and then takes about half an hour to 45 minutes to upload, depending on the length of the video. And then I usually still stay up and do different things. Most of the time I go to bed about midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, but 90% of the time about midnight. And then I get up about 7:30 in the morning. Usually I get about 7 hours of sleep. That's sufficient for me. I feel really good after 7 hours. Anything less than like 6, then it's kind of crappy, but 7 hours is just perfectly fine. So this next question is very interesting because I think it's very controversial. A lot of people say do this, or the other group of people say do this. The question is from Diane. Diane, Pete, do you or your gang end and relist or end and do sell similar? Do you notice any difference between the two ways? Thanks, Pete. So yeah, there's always an option when either when you're doing a new post or you're relisting something, especially when you end the item and you're gonna relist. eBay gives you an option to do either sell similar or just hit relist. We did it both. I don't see any difference. Both times eBay assigned you a brand new item number. So I think you can do it both. I think for the most part we do relist. But it just depends on a person. I know I do relist. I think Adrian does sell similar. I mean, and it makes no difference. And we see no difference in algorithm picking stuff up differently or anything like that. So yeah, I think you can do it either way. Back in the day, I heard a lot of people arguing about it. You know, you should do this or that. I don't think it makes any difference whatsoever. So, and if you guys think it does make a difference, please let me know, because I know people that list both ways, and nobody ever complained that they seen any difference in sales because of it. So, but if you know something I don't know, let me know. Put it down in the comments. So I think Mr. Milo is super happy, right? Mr. Milo, are you super happy that I showed up today? Yeah, because otherwise he would be locked up in that 12 by 12 room. Yeah, and now you get to chill with me at least for an hour or so. Yeah, that makes me feel good too, that I can take him out so he can roam around a little bit, give him fresh water, give him some extra food. Same thing with Ruby. Alright guys, we got a super cool... is it tracking this? Maybe. Why is it not tracking this? Track this, okay. Super cool sale. I know I showed this off 3 weeks ago when we got all the toys from Eric. And this is 2002 Yoda Master, complete, no original box. Took about 3 weeks to sell. This weighs 3 pounds. 3.2, yeah, 3.2 Star Wars Yoda Master. Listed first, I think for 2 weeks at $319, and then we took it down, relisted at $309, and it sold $309 and $20 for shipping. So very cool sell. Yeah, the toys we're pricing up there, and it's taking a little bit of time waiting for the right buyer. But since I don't have any money in this and we're splitting with Eric 50-50, we can wait. We can definitely wait. Is it tracking me? Yeah, it's tracking me. So Rob Steffens is asking, wonder what the first business in your building was. So I'm not 100% sure if I ever shared that before. I think I did. Before we moved in here, this was a hostess building, you know, Twinkies. I have original signs from the building. I'm asking a lot of money for the signs. So far, 8 years went by, or almost 9 years, and no bites on that. And before that, this was a NEPA store. And they are the ones that put the addition on, I think. Originally, this was their store up front with the warehouse here in the back as I'm standing. And then they add on another part of the warehouse in the back there. And they also had delivery. And then they closed down and Hostess moved in. They were here for 13 years. And now I've been here since they closed down. So when they went out of business. Here's a couple questions. One of them is from Fritz. Pete, do you ever in any way use promoted listings on your items in your main eBay store? No, we never do. We never did, and I don't think I ever will. There's no need for me to promote any extra that already is. I think it's a nice gimmick by eBay to get some extra money out of people. If you're not selling in very saturated category, I don't think you absolutely need it. Maybe it does help you if you're competing in a category that, you know, somebody's selling the same item. You got 700,000 people selling that, you know, single item. But I don't believe in that. I just price it right and wait for the right buyer. Also, another question is, Pete, do you ever sell items under $10? All the time. Not that I like to, but I do. For example, I'm packing right now I already bubble wrapped it so you can kind of see it. There's a set of pliers, $9.99. I have 300 of these. They came in a big lot that we bought of tools. So why not? One posting, $9.95. This is gonna go first class. This is 5 ounces, $3 to ship. Sells every single day. Why not? It will take me literally 30 seconds to pack, and it took one posting. So yes, I do sell items less than $10, especially when you get it in bulk. So this was a nice sale, 140 bucks. We are selling these at $20 a piece. $20 a piece. I picked up 17 of these at the garage sale. These are therapeutic support knee-high socks. I think like for pressure sock. These are 15 to 20 H large. Paid $5 a piece at the garage sale, selling them for 20. Somebody just bought 7. Good sellers. Every time I spot these, I buy them. Not huge money, but $5 to $20. Why not? And this is super easy to ship, easy to store, not gonna break. So this is really nice sale. I like it. All right, guys, I'm gonna end here. I've been here now for, I gotta go. I've been here now for an hour and a half. I knocked out some orders. Yeah, I got some orders definitely packed up. I got about 20 or 21 orders packed. So this was a good thing I did for tomorrow morning, because I had almost 40 orders and now it's gonna be half of that. So I'm not gonna be stressing out as much this morning. So guys, appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed today. A little bit different vlog. Happy Father's Day again, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.